Let me show you something that might change your entire perspective on money. Imagine you have $5,000, just $5,000. You invest it once, you never add another dollar, you just let it sit. At an 8% annual return, which is below the stock market. S historical average here S. What happens after 10 years? $10,800. After 20 years, $23,300. After 30 years, $50,300. After 40 years, $108,600. $108,000 from a single $5,000 investment without adding a penny. Your money multiplied more than 20 times while you did absolutely nothing. But here's what's truly mind-bending. You didn't earn $103,000 in growth. That would mean you earned about $2,500 per year. No, you earned just $400 in year 1. But in year 40, you earned almost $8,000 in that single year alone. The same investment, the same percentage, but 20 times more money generated. How is this possible? 2 words: compound interest. Albert Einstein allegedly called it the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. Whether Einstein actually said this doesn't matter, the math is undeniable. Compound interest is the single most powerful force in personal finance. Today, I'm going to explain exactly how it works, show you the math, and demonstrate why starting early is the most important financial decision you'll ever make. To understand compound interest, you first need to understand simple interest. Let's say you invest $1,000 at 10% simple interest for 5 years. Every year, you earn 10% of your original $1,000, which is $100. So, after 5 years, you have your original $1,000 plus $500 in interest. $1,500 total. Simple interest is linear. It grows in a straight line. Now, let's do the same thing with compound interest. It's calculated on your principal plus all the interest you've already earned. You earn interest on your interest. So, year 1, you earn $100, just like before. But in year 2, you earn 10% of $1,100, which is $110. By year 5, your balance is $1,610. That's $110 more than with simple interest. But here's where it gets exciting. Let's extend this to 30 years. With simple interest, your $1,000 becomes $4,000. With compound interest, it becomes $17,449. More than 4 times the wealth. This is why compound interest is called exponential growth. It doesn't grow in a straight line, it curves upward, accelerating faster and faster over time. Let's look at the formula. A equals P times 1 plus R to the power of T. A is the final amount, P is the principal, R is the rate, and T is time. This formula shows you 3 levers. The first is principal. The more you start with, the more you end with. Doubling your starting amount doubles your ending amount. The second lever is the interest rate. A 2 percentage point difference can nearly double your final wealth over 30 years. But the third lever, time, is the most powerful. Investing for 40 years instead of 30 can more than double your money. The later years are worth far more than the early years. A quick way to understand this is the rule of 72. Just divide 72 by your interest rate to see how long it takes for your money to double. At 8%, your money doubles every 9 years. At 12%, it doubles every 6 years. This rule makes compound interest visual. With enough time, you can get 5 or 6 doublings, turning a small initial investment into a massive sum. This brings me to the most important point. Starting early matters more than almost anything else. Let me prove it with a story of 3 brothers, Rashid, Fazel, and Hamza. All earn 8% annually. Rashid invests $200 a month from age 25 to 35 and then stops. He contributes a total of $24,000. Fazel starts at 35 and invests $200 a month until he's 65, contributing $72,000. Hamza starts late at 45, so he invests double, $400 a month, for 20 years, contributing $96,000. Who has the most money at 65? Rashid, the one who started earliest and invested the least, ends up with about $352,000. Fazel has about $300,000. And Hamza, who invested the most money, has the least, with $236,000. Rashid wins because his money had the longest time to compound 40 years. This story shows a brutal truth. You cannot make up for lost time. Think about the cost of waiting. To have $500,000 at 65, if you start at 25, you need to invest about $175 a month. Wait until 45, and you need to invest over 5 times that amount, about $890 a month. Starting early is a financial superpower. A 25-year-old can become a millionaire by investing about $350 a month. A 55-year-old needs nearly 16 times more. Now, everything I've shown you about compound interest building wealth works in reverse with debt. This is the dark side of compounding. When you have debt, the bank is earning compound interest from you. The debt grows exponentially. Take a $5,000 credit card balance at 22% interest. If you only make minimum payments, you could end up paying back over $12,000 over 15 years. That's because the debt is compounding against you. Remember the rule of 72. At 22% interest, your debt doubles every 3.3 years if you don't pay it. Your mission is clear. Get on the right side of this equation. Pay off high-interest debt, then start investing. Let's look at some real-world scenarios. Salman invests $300 a month from age. By 65, he's invested $144,000, but his portfolio is worth about $1.4 million. For every dollar he invested, compound interest gave him about $8.70 in returns. Or take Kareem, who invests a lump sum of $50,000 at age 30 and never adds another dollar. By 65, it's worth over $700,000. Even late starters like Mahmoud at 45 can succeed, but it requires much larger contributions. The lesson is clear. Late is harder, but it's infinitely better than never starting at all. And don't forget, free money, like an employer's 401k match. It's an instant return that supercharges your compounding. Also, watch out for fees. A small 1.5% fee can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Keep your investment costs low. So, how do you maximize compound interest? First, start immediately. Time is the one input you can't get back. Second, be consistent. Automate your investments and never stop, no matter what the market is doing. Third, increase your contributions as your income grows. Fourth, always reinvest your dividends. Fifth, minimize fees and taxes by using low-cost funds and tax-advantaged accounts like a Roth IRA. And finally, stay invested during market crashes. Selling in a panic is the biggest threat to your long-term growth. Here is your action plan. If you haven't started, open a brokerage account today and set up automatic transfers. If you're already investing, check your fees and make sure you're reinvesting dividends. If you have high-interest debt, create a payoff plan and attack it aggressively. Let me leave you with this. Imagine your money as an army of workers. When you invest, they go to work for you day and night. They bring back new workers, and your army grows slowly at first, then explosively. The wealthy understood this and deployed their armies years ago. You have the same opportunity. The math works for everyone, but you have to start. Start today. Your army is waiting to be deployed. Thanks for watching. If this video helped, hit subscribe and share it. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you soon.